feel that this time round our politics is ripe for a proper third force? And what kind of effect would such a force have?
Thank you very much. And good morning. Good morning to Aishmael. Before I answer your question, I must wonder at the suspension of even the law. Because when he says that actually it is intended that we have only two political streams, I wonder where he gets our concept. He's supposed to be upholding the Constitution. He swore when he took the oath to represent his people. And this is a bane of our National Assembly, that we have people fixated with defending the indefensible, and they suspend what is real, what is written in the Constitution. What do they understand by multi-party democracy? Maybe they have a different concept. But you can see the exempling of the problems that we have in this country, where the Kenyan people are totally fed up. Are you reading what I am reading? Honestly? Where did you get the two? Why do you want to railroad me into your UDA and whatever other that you want? You can't. Take it or leave it, that every Kenyan has a right to their political rights under the Constitution, whatever it is that they want to elect, whether it's UDA or something else. We must respect that right. And this is the intolerance that is seeping through UDA and its acolytes, like him, with respect. But you can see he's there agitating. I'm not getting personal. I'm just saying because you told him you're deflecting from the question. And he insisted, he clung onto it. And he said, when you come to 50+1, that's why I thought it necessary, at least to voice this concern that, wait a minute, are our members of the National Assembly that are rooted in UDA so blind to the Constitution? I don't want to say that about him, but you know that. But having said that, we have a social dynamic right now as we speak because of the reality of our youth population, the Gen Zs. That's a reality that UDA has not come alive to. And a whole lot of other people are not appreciating that Sifuna and possibly Babu Owino and the younger members of the National Assembly or the Senate are representing that constituency, that voice. And it's getting stronger by the day. Defiant to the political status quo? Yes. Insistent on a change? Yes. And what are they saying? You cannot override me because of your hunger and greed for power. You cannot trample on my rights to articulate that which is my enfranchisement rights in the Constitution. And you have to listen to me. Take it or leave it. And this is a voice that they are not willing to live with or accost and say that, well, we have the reality. What do we do? What are they doing? They are doing everything to suppress that particular voicing. And now, coming to the issue, is this the emergence, the mushrooming, as it were, of a third force? Yes. Is it going to be impacting the election? To their shock and surprise, the UDA brigade specifically, they are going to see this youth possibly between now and 2027 registering and articulating their political position.
But you also understand that if at all a third force would affect the broad-based arrangement, the same effect would be on the United Opposition side. That is, they represent the status quo as well. It is the effect that such a force would have on the status quo as it is.
Yes.
There are suggestions that Sifuna may align himself with the United Opposition. Do you think that that is a reality, or if at all they choose to go as a third force to the end, how does this affect both sides of the political divide as it is right now?
Well,
not just the UDA side.
Well, you see, to begin with, the intolerance in UDA is going to leave a lot of sour grapes in a lot of people. And they who are banking on UDA for re-election or probably forming the next government, the exempling is there in ODM for everybody to see that there is that group which is represented by the Odingas, for instance, the older generation, and there is now the younger generation represented by Sifuna. You can see the factions in ODM. And let's not belabor the point that these crowds that are coming in Sifuna's, Babu Owino's, Orengo's meetings, these are organic. They are not bussed, they are not paid, They are showing up. By contrast, when you look at the other, wing of ODM, they have a thinned out attendance. What does that say? The shift is going to be heavier as we progress because of disaffection with the policies, and especially the voicing of support of UDA's re-election in government by ODM. So it is going to place a huge disequilibrium on the quote-unquote UDA, the ruling Kenya Kwanza, because, and principally, the likes of Mheshimiwa, and with respect again to him, if he is offering himself re-election, for re-election on the UDA ticket, and the UDA we have become unpopular as we progress, with tremendous respect to them. Whatever the president likes to see that he has done A, B, or C, the reality on the ground, Mheshimiwa is a representative here in Nairobi, is that the Nairobian, for instance, is leaving not even hand to mouth. It is the hand to hand like that. So, in the end, the opposition will somehow benefit.
They stand to benefit more.
They stand to benefit more because, you see...
Even if the third force goes all the way to the election.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. And then this is going to be a decimation, a thinning out of the UDA support.
All right.
Which, unfortunately, they are not willing to accept.
Right. Hold that thought there. Let's get the views from our viewers. What do you think about what we're talking about? Is the possibility of a third force a reality in Kenyan politics today? Or will it simply result in a dilution of the status quo, both the opposition and the broad-based arrangement? And what are people